West Virginia Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time today.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They'll run it. Good.
Big 12 now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the big...
will punt this one away. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to pass, it's Hicks. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense lines up, pick up on that play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Moncrief. Steps away to find some room. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red.
He is smashing people. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The passing game continues.
The names change, but the production continues to be the same.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Looking for space. It's Owens. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Hicks. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Man, that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
Finds his man down the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Linebackers moving, trying to get inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Moncrief. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wants to throw on second down. Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Moves away as he feels pressure. Picked off. Got some room to run. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looking downfield, it's Moncrief. And that ball is live in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. They'll try it over the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback.
He's running free down the middle. At the 30. 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, is because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air, it's Moncrief, feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch, called for and made. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back, first down. Got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for...
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Wide out in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Holds it in on the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Wide open downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're working that left side. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to throw for it. Going for it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. The Coyotes were far from the friendly confines of home, but were able to pull out a narrow victory in one of the biggest upsets of this college football season. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Makes the grab. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Trying to find his man on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Here we go.
Back to pass, it's Moncrief. They're trying to get to him. Turns it on at midfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now he's looking to throw it. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Zings it complete to the right. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he loses the football. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Pocket starts to collapse. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. I wouldn't say they down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hicks. Looking for a deep man. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Looking for a man. It's Burns. It's complete to the left.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And it'll be downed right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. On the move is the 30. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And he added the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Dropping back, it's Burns. Looking to scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
And the quarterback is snowed under. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Coming after him. He makes the connection. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. He'll do it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. They might try to score again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The run up the middle.